Hello friends, in this video I will explain about smart wallet using blockchain project. Let's see how it works, how this was created. Let's get started. First, first of all we can see about the requirement for this project. What are all the system requirement for this means, that is what are all the resources we require to create this project. First one is Visual Studio Code, where we want to create some HTML file, some CSS files, and we want to install some node packages, those stuffs and all. Second thing, normal browser, we want to run this HTTP server, right? So normal browser. Third one is Metamask account. Okay, I will explain this in detail later. Okay, fourth one is IDE. To write a blockchain code, we need some IDE. Okay, then fourth one is Facebook or Twitter account. Okay, these are all the stuffs. 5 things we need to create this project. Okay, step one. What we have to do is, first of all, we want to create this front end website. Right? What I can done means, just a simple CSS and HTML I have written, like this is a background color and some font styles, there is a text box and 3 buttons. Okay, first button is just to display the balance of our wallet, which will be fetched by backend. Okay, second button deposit, and third button withdraw. We want to either deposit an amount in this wallet or we want to withdraw some amount from this wallet. For this purpose I have given 2 buttons here. Whenever we hover over the button, we have see some background styles over there. Okay, you can give work on this HTML and CSS according to your wish, your creativity, and your need. Okay, just design a front end website like HTML and CSS with one text box and 3 buttons. Okay, 2 buttons. One is for displaying the balance. Then give some heading. Okay, and style some this text box and buttons and background and all. Okay, in Visual Studio Code you can see in blockchain folder I have created index.html file and also style.css file. Okay, first step is completed. Let's see what's the second step is. We want to create a Metamask account, right? What we have done means, go for a Google and type Metamask Chrome extension. Okay, here you can see Metamask Chrome extension. You can see first website will pop up. Enter into this. Here you can see Chrome Web Store. My Metamask extension is already installed, so it's showing remove from Chrome. If you don't install means, just click it and install it first. Okay, after installation it will ask us to create an account, like just normal password only. Okay, normal password of our sign up process. Okay, we no need to give any what to say, no need to give any personal details, just email address and password. Whenever we want to use this Metamask in other device also, we need that email id and password only. After that, after you created this Metamask account, it will ask you to give a 2-step verification. There is nothing but in Gmail we give some recovery email and OTP, those stuffs and all. Like this in Metamask it asks us to phrase some sentence, like that Metamask will give you some default words. You want to frame some sentence and make note of that sentence. If we want to import this Metamask wallet in any other account means, we just type that phrase and import it. It is optional only. If you don't need, you can skip that process. After successfully created the account in Metamask, okay, here you can see this is your account number, Metamask account number. There is account email address, like that. Here it will give some random value. Okay, After that, initially when you created Metamask, you have only 0 ether. Okay, if you want to buy some ethers, click this buy. You can see here test wallet. This is just a learning purpose, so I go for a test wallet, get ether. It will pop up in the new tab, which is Rinky by network. Let me say what is Rinky by. Here you can see in Metamask account, this is your account details and settings and all. If you have already any Metamask account, you want to just import it, you can give import account. Then this is the network, blockchain network. You can see here some Ethereum main network. This is what the actual blockchain network. Okay, we don't need to go for that, because if we use this main network means we need some actual ether, which is not possible for us. So we go for a test network. Here you can see Rinky by test network. Okay, once you selected this, when you want to buy a ether, automatically it goes for Rinky by network dashboard. Here you can see 3 seconds ago, 5 seconds ago, last block were created. Then average block time is 15. Likewise, it will give some data. Here you can see what's the transaction happening, what are they are doing in this test network. Those stuffs and all displayed to everyone in the world. Okay, this is what the amazing thing about the blockchain. It's open to all. Then you can see some options in the left side of this window. Here for Rinky by network explorer, like file explorer, here also the explorer are there. Here you can see what it's happened in our block, that is what are all the block happened. Here you can see transaction happened in this network. Then third one is crypto voucher. This is what we need. Here we can buy some ether. Actually in Metamask we have initially 0 ether only, right? I have already recharged. I just tell you how I get this 18 ether. Okay, initially when you create a new Metamask, there is 0 ether only. Fine, to recharge it with some ether, what you can do means either Twitter or Facebook is required. Okay, you can see in Metamask there is a account number. Okay, you have some account number, you copy this address and post some give a post on Facebook or Twitter, like this is my Metamask address, I need some ether. Okay, you can give a post on Twitter or Facebook and copy that post link. Okay, that post must be in a public access. Okay, after copying that Twitter or Facebook post link, paste it here. Okay, paste it here. Okay, paste it. Then you can see here, give me ether. Once you click this, it will say 3 ethers per 8 hours, 7.5 ethers per 1 day, or 18.75 ethers per 3 days. Okay, you can just click act as per your wish. After that, once you post your Facebook post link or Twitter post link, then click this give me ether with any one of the option. It will shows like funded to you, like that. Here you can see some account, some Metamask account are recharging with some ether 16 hours ago, funded, now it's funded. It's open to everyone, right, blockchain. So it automatically we are able to see that these two accounts are recharging with some ethers. Okay, but we don't know who are those two accounts, from where they are. Okay, fine, it's amazing, right? Okay, likewise, once you funded, you can go for Metamask and refresh it. You will get some ether. Okay, according to your specification. After successfully recharged with some ether, now your Metamask account is ready to use. Okay, our third requirement is fulfilled. Okay, first is Visual Studio Code, second is front end website, third is Metamask account. Okay, after that, fourth, what we need means Ethereum IDE. To get it, go for a Google and type Solidity IDE. Here you can pop up with Remix Ethereum IDE. That's what I opened here. Fine. In this, first of all, you want to create some Here you can see this is the file explorer. Like in Visual Studio Code there is some explorer, right? Likewise for blockchain also this IDE has some file explorer. Here you can see the files are there. I have already created bank.sol. Okay, now if you are new you can click new file and type bank.sol. Sol is nothing but solidity program with extension of .sol. After successfully created this program you can see some codings are there. It's nothing but a normal coding, simple coding. What I given in first line, it says the version of the solidity. Okay, it's your wish which version you can use it. Then contract, we are writing smart contract for our transaction. So give contract keyword and contract name is bank. This name should be matched with file name. Okay, in Java how the class name should be matched with the file name, likewise here also this contract name should be matched with this file name. After that I initialed one variable called which means balance with the type of integer. Okay, then constructor, this is the normal constructor. What we can do in C++, just we can give the class name as it is for constructor, but in solidity we gave constructor as a keyword and access is public. Inside that I just defined some balance value as 10. After each time you are depositing and withdrawing this balance should be changed. That's what these three functions are doing. First function is get balance. We want to fetch this balance value. It's just a view purpose, public access. What it does means just return the value of balance, that is 10 rupees, so it is an integer type. Inside that it just return the balance value. After withdraw and deposit functions are not a view, we do some updation process, so it gives public access and it get the what to say, get the parameter like integer amount. Okay, we can pass this amount value in front end. In text box whatever you are entering, for example if I am entering 10 rupees means this 10 will be get in this amount amt variable. Then it, for withdraw process what we want to do, from balance we want to minus this amount and we want to display it. Likewise for deposit what it does, if we type 10, if we type 100 it will come here and add with this balance and return the balance to us. Okay, this is what the smart contract for this blockchain project. Okay, after successfully written your program go for this compiler. Okay, we have already defined some version of this solidity, so click the auto compile and compile your bank program. Fine, after successfully compiled without any errors you can go for the run and deploy. Here you can see first option is environment. JavaScript VM is nothing but we use this for a Ethereum main network. Here you can see no Ethereum main network. For that we can use this JavaScript VM. For Rinky by test network we just using this injected web3. Fine. It's you can see here it labeled as Rinky by 4 network. After that account. Can you guess what this account means? Yeah, you are right. It is nothing but the Metamask account. Here you can see 0x, the same 0x. What's the ether we left it out? 8.74 we have. Yeah, 8.74 we have. Then gas limit somewhat. These are all some default or related B. Once you check it out this injected web3 and your Metamask account, now your Metamask account is successfully connected with this solidity IDE. Fine, then you click deploy. After clicking deploy it will do some process and created our block in Rinky by blockchain network. After successful creation it says deployed contract. Okay, it's some value. Okay, deployed contracts with some value. This is what about the backend. Okay, now so far what we have discussed, just we want to create a front end website by using the Visual Studio Code. Then we need to create a Metamask account and recharge it with some ethers by using Facebook or Twitter account. Third, we want to go for a Solidity IDE and create our smart contract, compile it and successfully deployed it. Once you completed all this process, we want to connect the backend and front end in the Visual Studio Code. Let's move on to that. Okay, this is what the index.html. Okay, top of the body is nothing but normal HTML and CSS. I have imported some Google font, then linked the style sheet with this HTML, then header, then this is what the input text box. Okay, input field, then 3 buttons are there. Fine. Then there you can see we what environment we have used in ID injected web3. So we want to link it by using the web3. So here two script link I have included. Then inside the script what you can see, variable called contract is there. This is nothing but the JavaScript language. Okay, fine. Okay. JavaScript language. Then here I just confirmed that my Metamask extension is also perfectly working in front end website. Okay, just for that some console.log checking it, nothing but so simple. After that jQuery process are there. What it said means once the function is ready, it fetch the address. Okay, we already defined that our Metamask address in here. Fine. After that ABI, what is the ABI meant? Here in compiler you can see here ABI. Okay, this is what the detail about this program. So you can copy this ABI and paste it here. Then I just linked those and fetching the balance. Okay, and where this balance will be displayed in balance ID, you can see in this place there is an ID called balance. Okay, so in this place the balance value will be displayed along with the text called balance. Okay, then what for deposit button, if we click the deposit button there is a ID called deposit, so it linked it with here. Once we click the deposit, what it does, uh, amount variable is initialized to 0 and the id of amount. Okay, id of amount is nothing but we entered in text box, right? Here you can see whatever the amount we enter in text box, it will come to this variable amt. After that what fetched it fetched the Metamask account. Then for just checking purpose I displayed this in console.log. You can it's optional only, you can remove this also. Okay, then what it does, it return to the contract, smart contract we have written in Solidity ID, no? There it returns that amount. For example, if I typed 10 rupees in the text box means deposit method will be called with the value of 10 rupees. Deposit of 10. Okay, here you can see deposit of 10. That 10 will be falls into amount. Then amount will be added to balance and balance value will be updated. That's it, our transaction is completed. If there is any error or any problem in this transaction, then we can throw the error and catch it and display it in console.log. Same process with withdraw. What's the minute difference means, here we fetched it by deposit id, here we fetched it with withdrawal id. Here we call the method called deposit. For withdrawal process we call the method called withdrawal of amount. Here you can see it fall here. Withdrawal of 10 rupees. Then it minus. For deposit it add. For withdrawal it minus. Okay, both the case deposit that is balance will be updated. Once the balance updated, the value of balance will be automatically displayed here with the updated value. That's it, so simple. Okay, yeah, that's it. Here you can see. Okay, let me show you. If I want to consider, if I want to enter 500, enter like 800. Okay, I want to deposit 800 to my wallet. Okay, in real life we want to kept 800 in our purse. Okay, same process in blockchain. I want to enter 800 to this 500 rupees. What's the output? 1300. Fine, let's see how it works. Once I click deposit, it asks me the confirmation message. Like in Paytm we want to send amount, means it will ask, right? Likewise here, gas fee, that is nothing but the transaction fee. It's in a ether form, not in a Indian rupee, it's in a ether form. For that only we have recharged Metamask with some ethers. Okay, so we pay some ether. You may have the doubt that for whom we are paying this ether. For whom means who, the one who mining our transaction process. We done a transaction, so it will be go to the smart contract, and there will be some transaction process. Block will be updated, added. Those process in blockchain network we want to do the process, means we need some huge amount of resource like computer, data center and all. So whoever the one, by using those resources, make this transaction successful in a small amount of time, that person will be recharged with this ether. Okay, likewise the same process in Bitcoin also. Here you can see we are paying just this amount of ether as a transaction fee, that is gas fee. Once I give confirm, now the transaction process begin. You can see the deposit process is pending still now. Let's wait for a couple of minutes. It will get completed soon. It's still pending. That's what the drawback of blockchain. They will say that the mining process will take so much of time. Yeah, completed. Not that much. Now let us see our wallet is entered with the amount of 800. Yeah, you can see here 500. Initially it was 500. When I 800 deposited, it successfully gives me the balance of 1300. Fine. Now you may clear about how this works. Let's see how we can withdraw. You can see I want to enter an amount. Let's see, we want to withdrawal of 300 rupees. Once I click this withdrawal, what it asks, Metamask notification. You can see it's in Rinky by network. If it is in what to say, if it is in main network, we are not able to do this transaction because ether amount will be, gas fee will be actual ether, it will be high. Okay, let us give the confirm. Go for Metamask. You can see still withdrawal process is pending. At the address of this HTTP server, I am accessing this withdrawal process. Okay, once it get completed, our transaction is successful. It's still in processing at the back end of the network. Let's wait of yeah, completed. Now let's refresh this page. Super, 1300 becomes 1000. Fine. Yeah, that's what this Metamask account and this front end website and those stuffs and all. Okay, okay. Now you may have a doubt about this is the HTML file. How we can run this in this port address? Okay, let me explain to you. We need Node.js. Okay, if you are familiar with Node.js, you can may able to follow me. Nothing but you want to install Node.js in your computer, then you want to install a package called npm. Okay, npm install. You want to install it in a global way, so global way http hyphen server. Okay, after successfully installing node.js npm, then you want to create the command called npm install -z http server. Once you enter this command, then your http server will be started for this folder. Okay, then you can be able to access the port address. Okay, for that what command need? Http server. Just give the http server command. and after that you will be awarded with 2 to 3 links. You can see here, I have now http dot some address. Okay, when I typed it in my browser, this index.html will be displayed there. Okay, am I clear about it? Okay, it's what a nice experience to work with this blockchain networks, Metamask, Solidity IDE, then this front and back end connection and all. The simple process also, blockchain also very interesting. Yeah, that's what about this smart wallet. We can enter an amount and deposit it or withdrawal it. The balance will be automatically updated. This is what about, but these are things we can create in JavaScript also. But this simple process will be connected to the blockchain, and by using the cryptocurrency called Ether, we perform this transaction in Rinky by network. That's it. Yeah, thank you.